Hello, this is Jewel, and I'm back with another build, but in different game. Tiny Glade, which just released yesterday. I actually had a work yesterday, and I was so eager to play. Thankfully, I had a busy work day, so I just forgot while I was working about this, and after work, I just rushed to download the game to buy it. And yeah, I just started playing, testing, and immediately thought I want to make a build. I want to make a video about this. So here we are. I want to say though that I do have another Sims medieval video. I'm not sure if I will ever finish this build, but it's in progress right now. It's very big build, and I kind of abandoned it. I have 6 rooms there and I have so many objects, so it's lagging, but we will see. So I want to talk a little bit more about Tiny Glade as well. I think I saw some clips a while ago, but I remembered about this game again just a week ago because I just saw a video on YouTube. So I downloaded the demo, I started playing, and I was obsessed. I don't know, it's just so... I wouldn't say it's relaxing because for me, I'm kind of a perfectionist. But once I saw people using this game to just kind of doodle, because I think that what this game is supposed to be, I really started liking it. Just going with the flow, going with whatever you want to make at this point. If you like this road, you will go this road. But I also saw a lot of people making really impressive works, whole villages, cities. So I'm not sure I'm gonna make a city. I don't think my ADHD will help me with that, but I'm really amazed with others' work, and I'm really inspired to make something in this game too. And also in this game it's easier, of course, to build. Well, of course, sometimes it's kind of hard with the controls. It has not a lot of control here, but at the same time it doesn't have a lot of items, and again you don't have a lot of control and not a lot of things to do here. Of course, if you're not one of these people who build literal cities here. But it's also really fast because I spent around an hour and a half on this build, and to compare it, of course, with 10 hours of footage of me decorating the Sims room. So, but I was struggling with this one as well. I don't know what happened. I think maybe game glitched, but I think you saw at the start, I had this rocks and tree flying around. Also, for some reason, before when I was playing in the demo, if you place the windows really low, it will make it as a door. But on this time, it just didn't work at all. But I was too tired. I started building this around 3 a.m. So I just decided to roll with it. I also had this issue. So I started building in the Olden map. I think that would be my favorite one. It just feels kind of dark and magical to me, and I really have when I first opened this map, I just saw a pond with rocks and these trees without any leaves, and I thought it just came straight from some kind of fairy tale. But when I started decorating the scenery, I wanted to have this trees, but all that it could give me is just regular trees. So in the end, I think I accidentally just pulled one of the trees that I wanted and placed it on the building because I liked it so much, like the idea, of like abandoned castle. And I guess I have to tell about a little bit about this build. I have to say I don't really like the result, but I thought that I will just find some references, and I found this church. I originally planned to make like a Gothic church, and I started looking for references, but they are kind of ambitious, and also they have like a lot of elements. But the main thing that I was concerned about is like smooth surface, because in tiny Glade it has all these bricks, so it's not always the cleanest look. So I found this picture of, I think it was neo-gothic church. It was Kylemore Estate, from Kylemore Estate, and it looked a little more rougher, and it also was smaller, I think, and easier to build. But anyways, it had like all of these elements, and I was thinking about making this church big, because I think the bigger the build is, the easier it is to fit all of the details. But again, I'm not sure like if it's glitch or I don't know something about this, but you can make this houses only so big, only so wide. So I thought like it's too late to deal for me like with all of this. I will just like make a small church. And of course, like I could have added like more details. I could have figured a lot of things. But I also was at the time just kind of testing. So consider this like a test build, the first build like after the release. And I haven't played in demo that much time either. I'm already watching a lot of videos about like hacks. Thankfully, this game is new and popular, so there are a lot of more content about this than The Sims Medieval. And I think there's also will be a lot of things that I can replicate in this game, even though it's easier, of course, just to doodle in this game. But replicating things, I think it's kind of a challenge to me too. So it's interesting. So I used flags in chimneys in this build. I'm not really happy with that. I don't think that fits at all. But I was just trying to figure out what we can do in this game. This morning I already watched some videos with tutorials, so I hope my building skills will get better. But I also kind of wish like we had something more in this game. At the same time, I understand that the more we have, the heavier it gets, the harder to run it gets. But while I was building, I was just fantasizing about what we could have as well in this game. It would be cool if we could control more greenery on the buildings. So I thought if we could have like some kind of a tool. I thought like even like with the flowers, like why we can't like add it, for example, on a roof. That would be so cool. Or like to add ivy. And I had a lot of hard times with like trims. So I think that would be helpful too. And of course, everyone adores like these ships and tags. But it would be so cool to have, I don't know, more variants of life here. Like even different ones in different maps. Also, the first time that I start building, I was kind of intrigued what's happening inside the house. I think I actually downloaded it solely because I wanted to know what would happen if I place like a building on a ship. Please don't call animal control. I was just interested about like the gameplay. And I thought like it would be cool to have some interior because I really try to make it work, but it's so hard to navigate inside the house. I do understand that it's more about exterior, and I think I'm okay with that. Like, I'm okay with anything that we already have in the game. But the first time that I played, I was so eager. And I actually just, like, cleared the path, removed the grass. Because, you know, who has grass inside their house? Yeah, I thought that was kind of weird. And I placed, like, lanterns there. But yeah, I think like what we already have in the game, it's enough, and I appreciate it as it is. And you can approach it as a building game, like hardcore building game. But I guess like the main theme for this game is actually just having fun. As I'm recoloring, I think, some parts of my builds at the moment. I also want to mention, like, I think we get a good variety of colors as well. Of course, like, I really like black. But I think, like, when I saw the pink version, I immediately thought, like, Barbie. I need to build something Barbie related. I also think that I lost a lot of height when I was bringing the church up on the hill. But at this point, again, I was too tired to just bother with this. I just let it be. I do though like this tool a lot because you can place on a cliff a lot of things. I will be placing like a lot of trees there. I also place some lanterns. You can also use the trail tool to make the rocks smaller to create like this staircase. But you can also, I think, view it as some part of this hill like has bigger rocks, some of them has smaller ones. This time I have like 20 minutes of footage, but it's hard for me to talk that much anyways. I think that is because like with the Sims Medieval, it was really frustrating for me how this game works. But this time I just understood like I'm dumb. You know, it's not the game's fault. So yeah, I don't want to complain that much so let's just get to the reveal. I scaled this a little bit because I wanted to have more clear look. And also, I really hate the chimneys. I do have to say, I kind of hate the lighting on this lot. I get it's kind of like mysterious, like fairy tale-y. With the filters that we have now in the new release, it kind of looks better, but like it's in a camera tool. Maybe it's just because of this like black swatch. Because previously when I was testing, I thought that was okay, and it has like just like the basic swatch. So, but in any case, we have options to make different lighting. But I think it would be cool if they could also add the timestamp when not all of the windows are lighted up. Like it goes one by one. But if I want to make a screenshot, like I really have to try to catch it. And I also don't really like how bulky the menu is with the filters and also with like previous builds. Because it's kind of hard to scroll all of them. I wish it would be more compact. I think that would be the only thing that I really want to be changed in this game. Maybe I can somehow set up, but I don't know about that. But yeah, even if your building sucks, you can just turn the camera on and oh my gosh, like I'm so in love with how it looks here. Like, I'm spending so much time not only taking pictures but just admiring, the life, relaxing. It's like a meditation. I know the building is not that perfect, but I just really wanted to hop in and do something and talk about it. I also hope that I will be able to make some more buildings in this game and also make videos about them, because I really enjoy it and it's not taking that much time as Sims. So yeah, let me know if you have any tips, any ideas about what I should do in this game. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.